Hello students, I want to share with you this part of Module 5 that we were going to cover on Monday in class, and of course cannot now because of the weather situation. I am going to open just the part that we were to cover on Monday, and that is the Path to Success analysis paper. Okay, and then once you click the link, you see the link for this document here on Path to Success. And here we see the Path to Success paper instructions. The purpose of this paper is to identify any challenges, in other words, barriers or obstacles that may get in the way of you being successful in college. So you may want to start out with an outline, and I suggest you do that. And in the outline, have a paragraph 1, introduction, paragraph 2, what is the challenge? And then once you have an outline, you can then create a paper from that. Now, once you go from the outline to the paper, do not use the headings, paragraph 1, paragraph 2. That's only for your outline. You'll do away with those once it evolves into a paper. So this will be a 4-paragraph essay with the introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. The first paragraph is the introduction. Include the purpose of the paper, but just don't write the purpose of the paper is. Identify one opportunity for improvement, or more if you have more challenges that you are facing. Okay, paragraph 2, what is this challenge? Further explain the challenge if necessary. Analyze and explain why this challenge is significant. How do you know this is a challenge? How might this be a problem for your academic or career success? Then in paragraph 3, provide these. Identify strategies to overcome the challenge. How can you overcome this challenge and move to being successful? What resources do you need? What are some resources at the college that can help you with this challenge? And who can help you with this strategy? Who can, or what can you move beyond the challenge? You must identify at least one on-campus resource that can assist you. I have to say, in my years of teaching this course, that is the most common mistake students make. Please make sure you identify at least one on-campus resource that can assist you. And you may want to look back in D2L to the earlier modules where we looked at those campus resources. That may provide some inspiration for you. And then paragraph 4 is the conclusion. You briefly summarize your challenge and your strategy in one sentence. Be sure to discuss whether you have optimism or pessimism about overcoming the challenge. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Please see the attached rubric for how, every time I go to cursor down, it snaps, sorry. Okay, how will this paper be graded? You're going to look at the rubric, which I'm going to show you in D2L, and that will be good for you to know, not just for this class, but for all of your classes. Now look at the requirements. It needs to be 1 to 2 pages, use Microsoft Word, follow MLA format, and you'll notice in this week's resources at the bottom of our page in D2L, there is a link to an MLA resource if you're not familiar with it or if your skills are a bit rusty. You should use the word I in this paper because this is about you, and make sure you look at that rubric carefully so you know what the expectations are. That's what I'm going to use when I grade your paper, is that rubric. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen again. Okay. There are some, and of course you'll put that paper in the Dropbox, and down here there are some sample challenges that students may have to perhaps provide some inspiration in coming up with a challenge to use for your paper. And so just browse through those. Now I am going to go back to D2L and show you how to view that rubric. Okay, I want to go back up to the top of the screen. All right, we're on the Path to Success analysis paper, and this is where you pull the document with the assignment. And now look to the lower right, the assessment. It is 100 points, and you see this grid with a link, Path to Success. I'm going to click that, and you can do the same. Click that, and you can see the rubric that I will be looking at while I am grading your assignment. I'm going to enlarge it here, and you can see all the things I'm going to be looking for. Purpose of the paper. Did you put that clearly? Well, then I'll click on 10 points. Not so clearly, 5 points. If you didn't provide it, 0 points. And what I do is I tap on each of these squares while I am grading your paper. And I'm going to scroll down, and you can look at all the different criteria there. So once you complete your paper, you could pretend you're the instructor and go through the paper and grade yourself and see how well you did in order to get the best grade possible. So I hope that provides some helpful information for you as you start this assignment. And as of Monday, I am going to have only the Path to Analysis paper open for you to view. If the weather continues to be bad, then I will go on down and release the other components and create another video to send to you. So I hope that helps everyone. Stay warm and safe. I will see you soon.